Hi guys, my name is Ayodaudu, founder of Loystar, and in this video I'll be walking you through how to sell using the Loystar platform. So these videos are a new series of videos that we've released since our last updates, and I just thought to share with you what's new and then walk you through again the process of selling and every other part of the Loystar app. So this video is focused on selling using the Loystar app. Subsequent videos will cover selling with the mobile app, with tablets, and so on and so forth. Yeah, so let's get right into it. So I'm going to share my screen now and show you. Yeah, so I mean, if you're already an existing user of Loystar, you probably know how to access the platform already. But if you're a new user, you can simply just go to our website, which is loystar.co, and right on the top right hand corner, you find the login button. You click on it, and it would launch the app. If you're already logged in, it will launch you into your own account. But if you're not, you just have to put in your email and password. If it's your staff, you put in their username and the password, and they will get logged in. So this is what you see immediately when you log in. But before we proceed, so this is the web version, right? And as you know, the Loystar web version can also be installed on your laptop or on your computer or on whatever device you're using to sell. So if you look at this icon right here, if you're a first-time user, if you've not installed it, the arrow will be pointing down, or if it's a different browser, so this is Chrome, it will be suggesting to you to, install the app on that device, on that laptop. But because I've already installed it, my icon is different. But if you click on it, you'll find the install button. But this icon is just going to open um, the installed version for me, and this is what that looks like. So I'm just going to quickly switch this. So this is what it looks like. So once you log in, you see your sales transactions for that day. If you've had any, if it's not, if you've not had any, rather, you'll be empty. So like I said, this video just focused on selling. So let's get right to that. So I'm going to switch to the sell mode, clicking using this button, and it will show me all the list of my products. So this is a food account, this is a demo account, right? Once you add all your products, you'll find your own products on your account. So this is just a sample account we're using to do this demonstration. So the first thing I can see right here, of course, the name of my business will come here. It's not going to be launched, it's going to be your business name. And you can see the sign that says you're online, and then some menu buttons here. Here I can search for my products quickly. So if I have lots of products, I can easily just filter, and by searching for the name, or I can filter by the various categories. So I can quickly find pastries. I don't have any pastries, but I also don't have any salads. But yeah, you get the drift. This allows me to quickly filter. Now let's try to do a transaction. So customers walked in and they want to get a, let's say, couscous salad. So they want one plate. As you can see on the right hand side, is already listed that amount, or listed the product and the amount, and it showed me the total right here. If I want to get more than one plate, I can easily increase using this plus icon, or I can reduce using that. I can totally remove it using this cancel sign, but let's get it back in. If I'm doing a bulk quantity and I don't want to keep clicking, like, so maybe I want to do 25 plates. You don't expect to click 1, 2, 3. So I can just come here and time at 25, and then instantly it's added. So maybe aside couscous, I'm getting let's say a glass of watermelon, right? And then I can check out. But if I want to give my customer loyalty points, I just want to get their details. It's always good to get your customer's details. You'll find this useful in the future. So I can just start searching for their name. If I know their name, or they're already registered, I can search for their number, and then once I start searching, it suggests the name, and then I can pick it. If it's a first time user, you'll find this first item on the list is add new customer, and you'll be able to add a customer right here. A separate video will be dedicated to managing your customer details and all those things, but you can do that during sales, so just make it faster. So I'm just going to use Jane Doe as our demo customer, and then I'm going to check out. So I can check out by cash. I have a number of ways: cash, card. I can do a bank transfer. I can use our instant payment processing. called view pay. If it's an invoice, I can also do that. This is for customers that might not be working and maybe they're placing an order on the phone, or you're receiving an order from. So we have a separate marketplace where we promote goods. I'll talk about that in a separate video. And on this account, so the points, paying with points is disabled, but on some other accounts, once you've enabled it, you can pay with points. So for this transaction, I just want to pay with cash. So let's say I tender 20,000 in cash. It shows me the change, and then I can just, record the sale. If I want to give a discount, I can apply that. Click on yes, and I can either specify the amount I want to give off or percentage, whichever way it automatically calculates. So let's say it's amount, I just want to take 1k off. As I'm typing, it shows me, okay, this is the total the customer is going to pay. If it's percentage, I say, okay, I want to give 5%, right? It shows me the amount, right? So I can do that and just go ahead to record sale, and that's it. In a few seconds it goes, and you can print your receipt. You can print your receipt. You can choose to send it via email. You can send a thank you note to a customer to appreciate them, and you can also print like a shipping detail if for some reason you just want to deliver the goods to someone else. You can do a shipping note that you can hand over to your dispatch to sort of guide them. You have the address of your customer and the contact and all those things. So I'm going to print on print receipt now, and you see how this comes. If you have to give your customers paper receipt, there's a portable printer you can get. There's the one that works on the desktop. You can have slightly bigger than the portable ones. This is how the receipt looks like. Because I had loyalty, it tells me the points I've earned and all those things, and if I'm due for a reward. But this is how it looks like, and you can easily just print this. Like I said, there's a portable printer you can get from a computer shop, your local computer shop, computer village, or shop online on Amazon or Jumia or whatever e-commerce platform is present in your country. Yeah, so that's a simple transaction, and you can click on OK. That's how easy it is. Very straightforward, intuitive. Anyone can do this. So I'm just going to look through my dashboard and see the transactions I've done for today. So as you can see, I have the transaction I just did. I can go back and look at the details: couscous salad and a watermelon juice. I can also see that it was a discounted sale, so this keeps track of all your discounts if you want to know exactly where every penny is going. I can also see that I have profit of 200 naira recorded. So this can also help you keep track of your profit on each of the goods sold. Now, if you have your cost price recorded, this will be automatically calculated for you. You don't have to go back and start at the end of the month or start trying to understand, what are your profits. And again, you can send your receipt again via email. You can print it again if you want to. If this transaction was a mistake for some reason, it was returned, or you want to delete it, you can do that, and instantly the goods should be returned back to stock if it's something that has been deducted when it was sold. So that's a simple transaction. Just to touch on this a bit, again, I can see reports from the previous time. So if I wanted to see my reports, sales reports from, say, let's do from June 1st to let's see, to current day, right? So 29th July, August rather. I can see the transaction in that period. Oh, I'm actually at a loss, so I can look at that and see that, oh, I'm running my business at a loss, or it's profit. And then I can see the balance in that period. Now, if for some reason you need to export this, you need to give this to your accountant, or you need to, just get the reports off the platform, you can easily click on this button. In one click, it will download, the reports, and you can do your analysis, give it to your accountant for your bookkeeping and all of those things. So that's sales records. So we have sales. Today's sales are just filters for the current day, and we have like sales history that can filter like for since the time you started selling. Supply history, moving on to that one. So again, this video is focused on just sales. I'll probably touch on supply history in details in another video, but just to touch on it a bit here, it keeps track of the goods that are coming into your business. So when you run out of stock and you need to replenish. This keeps track of everything, so at any given point in time you can know what is coming in, how much quantity you got in at a particular time, the units, and who received the goods. And you can also filter by the duration. So I want to see my supply in the entire, let's say July, for example. I'm not sure if I had any, but let's see. Yeah, I had a few. So you see, moving on to invoice. So this is also under sales, and invoice helps you keep track of invoices. So depending on your kind of business, your customers might want to see what they're buying for first of all before making payment, and that means you need to track who was paid, who hasn't paid you, who has paid you partially, when they paid. It can be cumbersome when you try to do this like in your head. So invoices helps you keep track of this like very easily. So right here I can see the list of all my invoices, and you can see it's giving me like enough information in a very intelligent manner. So you see, for this first one now, for example, it's unpaid. You can see the total amount due. I can see the total amount of invoice, amount due, the date, and all of that. Now there's some cases where, so in this case now, this invoice is partially paid. Right, I can see actually it's not, but you can also see like what is paid and what is not paid, and also like partially paid. So let's filter and see. Let's look at the ones that are partially paid for and filter. So we'll take a look at this one. We can see that this customer has paid 2,000 out of the total bill, and then this is the amount that is due. Right, you can see the date it was paid for exactly. So it just helps you keep track of what's coming in, what's due, what's left outside in terms of amount of money and all of that. I can also filter by who has not paid, so my debtors, and then I can begin to, so I can resend the invoice to them just to remind them and say, hey, you're still owing me. I can decide to send it via email. Once you have the customer's records, you will just deliver the email to them in a few seconds, right? So there's probably no email on that account, that's why he didn't send. Yeah, so invoice, that's how it works. Moving on to disbursement. So disbursement, so if we process payment, this is not available across all accounts, and it's obviously not available across all the countries that Loystar is operating in. If we process payment on your behalf, at the end of the day, we would always send you that amount that we processed on your behalf. And if you want to keep track of all of that, you will find it under disbursement. And so you can see each of the transactions, whether it's been disbursed or not. So for this account, I think, okay, we have some on disbursed account, on disbursed transaction rather. But for the disbursed ones, you can see, click on it and see, the details, where it was sent to, the account, and all of those details, date, and you can also filter, see, okay, for July, Loystar, have you actually sent me all the money that you processed on my behalf? And you can filter and see, oh, for this account, we're still owing you 98.6 naira, we've not sent it to you. By the way, this is just a demo account, I'm not saying that would. Normally, at the end of the day, in the evenings, we do same-day settlement. So whatever transactions you've done during the day will be sent to your account automatically. Offline sales. Now, this is one feature that is loved by so many of our merchants. Loystar is able to function offline, without the internet, especially the mobile version. So I'm just going to demonstrate how this works. Currently, I'm connected to the internet, and I'm going to try to do a sale while the internet is disconnected. So I'm just going to disconnect my internet. Disconnect. So the moment I disconnect, you can see this turns to offline, and you can, I'm thinking my video is gone off. Okay, so my video is gone off because I'm streaming, the feed is from the internet. But moving on, I would connect back and then come back. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so I'm offline now, and the application is still running, and maybe a customer has walked in and then there's no internet, or maybe the internet is slow. So here's the thing, there's the trick here. This is a tip. If you notice your internet is slow, you're better off just disconnecting entirely and you operate offline, and that way it's faster, and you can basically get through your customers faster. So the customers walked in and they want a plate of jollof rice, and let's see what else they want. I want this chicken. Okay, not this kind of chicken. Okay, let's just say they want a plate of vegetable salad by the side, and maybe a glass of watermelon. Now you can check out. So I don't do a guest checkout, and let's assume it's a card transaction. So you've used the POS machine, the payment machine, and you process it, it's confirmed, and you click on OK. But before you process it, it tells you you are offline. Do you really want to print a sale? And you say yes, proceed, and instantly it records that sale while you're offline. Notice I'm still offline. You can even print your receipt while you're offline. So you click on that button, it shows you the receipt preview. You connect your printer to it, be able to print it out, and you can click on OK. Now this is done entirely offline. I can go to see my sales that I've done offline by going to dashboard, and under dashboard, under transaction, I click on offline sales. This is the sale here. You can see all of the details: watermelon, vegetable salad, and a plate of jollof rice. Now you can see it's not synced. So what I'm going to do now is connect back to the internet, and you just see what happens. So connecting back to the internet, my video should be restored shortly. Let's have a look at that. Right, we're back. So right, so you can see, I'm not sure you can see the sign, but it tells me you're back online. All your offline sales have been synced. So I get a notification the moment I connect back to the internet, and the sale that I did offline would have been synced automatically. So if I go under draft offline sales rather, I wouldn't find it. Actually, this is in the, so if I go under, I'm just going to come back to offline sales, you will see that the sale has been synced. It's no longer there. In addition to that, I get a notification that I'm back online and all my offline sales has been synced. So that's the offline function. It's going to be very handy, when you have slow connections or when you don't even have internet access at all. But you should note that if you've not logged onto the app, if you've not opened the app like in operation, and you try to launch it when you don't have internet, it will likely not open. That's because the desktop app works a bit differently. So you need to have logged onto the app at least once for it to sort of cache, that's a technical term, but for it to sort of prepare everything it needs to work offline. But the mobile version works completely offline. If you close it, if you launch it 10 times, you can record your sales offline and you're fine. So that's it for how to sell on the web version. Next videos will cover how to sell using the mobile app, both on a smartphone, a regular smartphone, or a tablet device. So the experience is slightly different depending on your kind of setting. So if you're a solo business person, you're on the go, you might use the smartphone, regular smartphone version. Or if you're a shop and you need something mobile, or you're using a tablet, you need better real estate, you need a bit you need more space, or you need more, how do I put it? You get what I mean? So the tablet has a bigger screen and the experience is slightly different. So subsequent videos will show how that works on those devices. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. So look out for these videos. This is still covering how to sell. We'll still cover the other areas in the app, so we can see this products, inventory, multiple branches, and all of those things. But I'll say look out for these videos. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.